Welcome home.
What are you doing?
What were you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Why are you standing right there?
So I've been waiting.
Why?
Why do you think?
Hi, buddy.
I think we both know where you were.
I was letting the dog out. Leash.
Well, the dog was here.
The neighbor's dog. I'm watching it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why else
Where
would I
were
have
you
a dog?
watching?
I'm doing this
literally
because you're a
homeless.
cheater.
I
So
came
go live with
you.
your mom. I don't care where you
I'm
go.
with my parents.
But you're not
I'm
staying with
coming
me.
with you.
No, you're not.
It's your responsibility. Why I just got an email.
I was waiting for you to tell me this.
It was 30 days till our lease ends. What happened? Like,
Nothing happened. I mean, I'm just moving.
we had still till the whole year.
Yeah, but I just decided I'm moving.
You're moving. Why didn't you tell me this before? Where are we going?
No. Not where are we going. Where am I going? You know?
Stop playing with me right now. What
I'm
are
not playing with
talking
you.
about? Can,
So you think that you just want me to pay out the
we
bills?
have 30 days to get out. What is
No.
happening? I called them.
I'm ready. I already
and they
have
were
another
saying that
apartment.
It was all fine. What?
You're gonna leave and go somewhere else, and I'm gonna leave and
I
go
don't
somewhere
have
else.
nowhere else to go.
She's absolutely headed to jail. Thankfully, he had a doorbell camera that captured everything. That's exactly why it's so important to be careful about who you get involved with. Even ending the relationship can turn into a nightmare if you choose the wrong person. Take the time to properly evaluate someone's character before inviting them into your home. Next voice, next voice.
Come on, who's on this side?
Bye, see you at 7.
Go ahead, hop in. What are you doing? It's raining. I'm coming on that side.
Hey, where are your headrests? Because that's not safe. They can be decapitated.
What are you talking about?
The headrests on your chairs.
They're not tall enough to reach over the top. What are you talking about? They're not even near the top. It's behind their head. Look at it. It's behind their head.
It's not behind their head.
The seat is behind their neck and their head.
Jamar, that is not safe. If you are to get in an accident, heaven forbid, my children could be decapitated.
Your children?
Yes. Put them all the way in the back then.
Hey.
Self-sharing custody with a narcissist, your strongest move is not to engage. They aren't interested in reason or productive conversations. What they truly thrive on is creating conflict and unnecessary drama.
This country treat mothers and fathers the same with regard to custody. No one has a less equal position. However, when I practiced in the family court and then was later a judge in the family court, I found that that law was honored in the breach. Most judges and most psychologists that served the court always thought that the mother was better. And
There's a thing called holiday hijacking. You can go out any courtroom right before Christmas, Thanksgiving, a big holiday. There's lawyers out there waiting to file these protective orders, restraining orders. They do it because it's a big gap of time that you can take with one allegation. This stops all of those games. It returns the resources to CPS, to the district attorney's office, to the court system. There is no fiscal note to this. When you return the child, you shall return the time. Now, courts, they take away your parental right on a precaution. They're not supposed to be able to do that. They violate your Fifth Amendment right for due process, your 14th Amendment right for care, custody, and control on a precaution. But if these people are going to keep playing these games, it lets them know that if you take my Christmas, you're going to return 2 Christmases in a row. If you take my Thanksgiving, you're going to miss 2 in a row. It stops the game.
It was not a good New Year's Eve for 18-year-old Bria Hardy. She was taken into custody here at the sheriff's office and charged with theft by deception. We're told her ex-boyfriend came up here in early December, told investigators that he believed that he was the victim of a scam perpetrated by Hardy, in which he had paid her over $7,000 in child support payments. She claimed to him that they had had a child together, a little baby, and that he was responsible for helping her to raise this baby, and even sent him photographs and everything else. Turns out in the investigation that the child was not his. It turns out that the child wasn't hers either. Belonged to somebody else. Well, investigators here are asking anyone who has information on this case or had any dealings with her before to contact them. As we said, fraudulently requesting child support payments from an ex is not necessarily anything new, but using somebody else's child to do it, even sending the photographs. So, Coweta County investigators want to make sure that there's nobody else out there. So, if you have any information, they're asking you to call the Coweta County Sheriff's Office and share that info
with each passing day. It feels like there's no end to the harmful actions some modern women are willing to take. What's even more frustrating to many people is the belief that society often stands behind or excuses this kind of behavior.
They get the idea that perhaps they may have just married the wrong girl. So for me, that day occurred about a week after my oldest daughter was born. Up until that time, we had had we had an excellent relationship. It was extraordinary. Could not have asked for anything more in a partnership. About a week or so after my daughter was born, she changed. She was no longer the woman that I knew. It's like I went to bed with one woman and woke up with another. And from that day forward, everything was different. In the beginning, life was good. Sex was good. Everything about it was good. Hey, guys, this way. Could not have asked for anything better, quite honestly. I remember talking to my best friend about it back when I was dating. She was living with me, my wife, before we got married. And he was telling me about all the horror stories of his marriage. And all I was thinking to myself was, man, you poor son of a bitch. You obviously picked poorly. You're not like me, man.
They may have chosen the wrong person to spend their life with. For me, that realization came about a week after my oldest daughter was born. Up until then, our relationship had been incredible. It wasn't just good. It was everything I could have hoped for in a partner. We got along effortlessly, and I honestly couldn't imagine a better marriage. Then, almost overnight, everything seemed to change. The woman I had known no longer felt like the same person. It was as if I went to sleep beside one woman and woke up next to someone completely different. From that moment on, nothing was ever quite the same. Before that, life felt amazing. Our relationship was strong, our intimacy was great, and everything seemed to be falling into place. I truly believed I had found a perfect partner. Looking back, I remember talking with my best friend while my future wife and I were still dating and living together before we got married. He would tell me all the problems he was dealing with in his own marriage, and I couldn't help thinking, man, that's rough. You must have chosen the wrong person. I honestly believed my situation was different. I was convinced I had picked the right woman, and I never imagined things could turn out any other way. :